guys, Off Grid with Michigan Prepared here. Sorry if that was just muffled. I don't know what my mustache is doing. I apologize. It's doing some weird something. Anyway, so one of my subscribers was like, so what do you think's going on in the flood regions, the disaster zones? What do you think is, I've been kind of refraining from talking about this because, well, I don't want to lose my channel, and you already know how the censorship goes and everything else. But in my opinion, in North Carolina, I'm thinking they're doing a similar thing they were doing in Hawaii. I'm really not sure what their agenda is, but it's really odd to me that in the flood region, they're keeping a lot of outside help out. It's only federal emergencies that are in there. Any other time in history, civilians have been able to help out. But this time now they don't want aircraft flying over. They don't want drones. They don't want outside people in. It's only FEMA. It's only the military. It's only, state and local agencies, FEMA and, well, supposedly FEMA, which is dropping the ball real bad, so on and so forth. But I'm hearing there's a lot of stuff underground that can be mined and turned into lithium. And my opinion on that is, well, if all the houses and businesses and farmlands and whatever the hell else was in the flood zone region that got wiped out, if all that was still there, if the flood zones didn't happen, and provided this is if the government can really control the weather. Now, I know they've been doing it for years, cloud seeding, yes, it is a thing. But steering a hurricane, that's a little far-fetched in my book. Whether they can do it or not, I know they got the HARP weapon. H-A-R, no, how's it? I forget how it's spelled. It's spelled weird. But look it up. The United States has got a HARP weapon. Spelled kind of like H-A-R-P-E. I can't remember how it's spelled. Anyway, yes, they do have a weather modification weapons. They got ultrasonic devices. They got all kinds of crap. And again, whether or not they can actually control the weather, I have no idea. Was this a planned thing to be able to get to the stuff underground to be able to mine it? I have no idea. Chances are they're probably going to rebuild, I would assume. Because even though people's houses and shit got wiped out, people have insurance, right? They should be able to rebuild. Well, hopefully they have insurance. So as far as, being able to take that land from them just because it got wiped out, I don't foresee that. I agree something fishy is definitely going on. I don't know if they're going to come through and try to say, oh, the land is extremely contaminated. We can't allow you to move back in here. We'll buy this property for pennies on a dollar. And you don't have a say-so in the matter. You either take the money or you don't. But either way, you still got to get out. I don't know how that's going to wind up, guys. But I do know that they know that there's billions of dollars under the ground right there in North Carolina. And the only way to harvest it is to get people off the land, because chances are there's going to be people that agree to it and people that don't agree to it. And you can't be digging under somebody's property in fear of, creating a hole and a sinkhole and then having their property collapse and go to hell. Sorry, guys. I just got up not that long ago. For whatever reason, I slept in late. So do I think something weird is going on in North Carolina? Yes, I absolutely do. Exactly what? To the extent do I think something weird is going on? I have no idea, guys. North Korea, guys. North Korea just started bombing areas on the border of North Korea, South Korea to basically cut off areas where you can travel back and forth. Again, I just got up. I'm not processing, guys. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Again, I woke up late. It was a hell of a night last night. So, yeah, North Korea's in the game. North Korea, Russia, they do have a pact. North Korea's got nukes. Russia's got nukes. They've signed a treaty. It's basically like Article 5 for the U.S. and NATO. So basically, if anything happens to North Korea, Russia can bomb the shit out of you, or whoever did something to North Korea, and vice versa. If something happens to Russia, North Korea can step in. They signed like an Article 5 treaty with one another. So, yeah, that's fun. Further information coming out. China has completely... They're doing like war drills. And as one of the YouTubers that I watch calls it... how does he say it? He says... something about there's no World War III. I don't know. Something to do with military drills. There's no drills, only disguises. Again, my brain isn't functioning. But anyway, yeah, China surrounded Taiwan in some sort of... totally surrounded them. You couldn't get in or out if you tried. So I don't know if China's going to act on Taiwan soon enough or not. But either way, guys, so you got wars on multiple fronts. It's definitely World War III right now. The only thing left in the game is for NATO to officially be in it and fighting. We just got warned by Putin and Xi Jinping of China that NATO's next. NATO's not immune. NATO and the U.S. is next. I feel like something's going to happen before the election. Some sort of big war is going to pop off. And I'm not sure how that's going to play out yet. And I think it's going to involve NATO and the U.S. Maybe. There's great potential there for it to happen. If it does, we're screwed. I actually feel like there's going to be war on our soil. Well, not necessarily war, but I feel like there's going to be bombs or something dropped on our soil here in the United States. Bombs, missiles, nukes, something. EMP. So guys, get stocked up. Iran is not happy. Russia, North Korea, China, none of them are happy. All of them hate us for some reason. Not for some reason. I get it. I really do. But I feel like there's a lot worse things to come. As a matter of fact, I haven't done it yet. I'm slacking. I'm kind of screwed. This is the only thing I wore to work last night, and it's getting cold here. I don't have a warm to-go bag. I don't have a heater in my semi. Well, I do have, I don't have a portable heater in my semi, a propane heater. I don't have a big old jacket. I don't have wool socks. I don't have gloves. And I don't have my jumpsuit in my semi. I usually carry that every winter in case I'm broke down, slide off the road, I can't run the truck, whatever, until rescue gets to me. I have something I can... Or if something happens, an EMP, my truck shuts down, and I got to get to getting on foot, at least then I would have some warm gear, some survival stuff. I still have my to-go bag in there that's got my fire starter med kit and everything else in it, but I don't have warm clothes gear, and that's something that you guys need to consider. If you're any significant amount of distance away from home for work or whatever, you might want to have a warm bag in your truck, car, whatever, with warm clothes, extra socks, boots, gloves, maybe a tarp, fire starting kit, something to keep you warm, something to keep you alive, something to shelter in if the walk is significant and you can't make it home within the next few hours and you might have to stay out in the woods overnight. You're going to want to be able to keep yourself warm and dry, guys. So just have all the provisions in your vehicle. just in case. So you can grab it and go. Water is essential. Yes, it may freeze. Bring it with you every day. I don't know. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about what's going on in North Carolina and give you kind of a heads up on what's going on. Yeah, I definitely think something's strange, guys. What it is, I don't know. I really don't know what they have planned, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'll try to stay on that as much as possible. My channel wasn't gaining any subscribers, talking about the war and everything else, so I'm trying to focus more on the off-grid side of things. Hunting, doing maintenance out there. Might slow down throughout the winter. I don't know. I don't really have any winter videos planned yet. I'm trying to think of stuff to get done out there that I could film that you guys might be interested in. But with that said, guys, that's all I got for you today. Yeah, I think something weird is going on. Do I think they can control the weather? Yes. Do I think they can control it to the extent people have been talking about the last few days? Being able to steer hurricanes and whatnot. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but do I believe it? No. I just think everything just happens to be a big coincidence at this point. But it is awfully strange that they won't let outside personnel in there. They won't allow photography, drones, aircraft, nothing, which is really strange. So, I don't know, guys. This country is a crazy-ass place. So, I suggest get stocked up, guys. Dried beans, rice, canned meats, food for your pets, bug-out gear, get-home gear, warm gear, med kits. Get it all, guys. Until next time, I love y'all. Keep your heads on a swivel. Off-Grid with Michigan Prepared is out.